Good day, Kasolars. Good day, Philippines. Good day, world. For today's video is about to grant the request one of our friend in Facebook somewhere in Benin, West Africa, as an English version of our tutorial in solar setup for him to understand the technical terms in solar installation, and we made him some kind of tutorial demonstration. But first, I would like to ask an apology. I'm sorry for my English pronunciation because I'm not good enough in grammar and other English terms. And if you are ready, our ads first. We provide the quality solar equipment at first class installation. Good warranty awaits you. Feel free to ask our cell phone numbers, email ad, Facebook page, YouTube account. For those who are suffering the high electricity bill, switch to solar now. Affordable with our all packages. So going back to the setup of 5 kilowatt hybrid on grid off grid. So here is our materials to be used. Of course, our 150 watts Canadian or JE solar, 5 pieces in one string. We have our DA inverter 5 kilowatt with limiter on grid off grid. We have our MPP deep cycle battery 12 volt DC. Here is our disconnect ratings, DC MCB and power source. These are two pair, one pair of AC MCB, including the power source. So rapid shutdown. So you need to install the rapid shutdown. Maybe on the top of your roof or outside. This is outdoor, no? You have to install a rapid shutdown because the US is mandatory this kind of firefighting device. We have our DC isolator. You have 2 circuits inside, a 12 ways distribution box, AC isolator, these metal conduits. In the Philippines they call this REC. This is a rigid steel corporation made this, but this is in other country I don't know what is the standards of the metal conduit. IMC, yes, IMC. The Middle East is IMC, no? They have the adapters, LB, elbow, nipple, the clamp, and also the hooks and screws. This is the cable at 25 mm squared battery cable to be used for our battery connections, including the lugs and the hydraulic ring pair also. And you need this kind of tool. ETS, the automatic transfer switch, which you can synchronize your power. Maybe it's a normal going to reserve. MCB 125 DC volt. We have here our mounting kits. In the 5 kilowatt setup, we have 10 pieces, 2.2 meters, 10 pieces, L4 24 pieces, mid clamp 16 pieces, grounding washer 16 pieces, grounding lug 4 pieces, and clamp 8 pieces, splicer 10 pieces. We have also here our Wi-Fi stick and limiter, which is accompanied all in one inverter when you buy. So you need also the kind of wire or cable THHN, the size of 5.5 mm. This is a power cable, and the ground cable to be used is 3.5 THHN. Sorry, it's a green color. If you use the power cable, which is another color, maybe you can use red, blue, or yellow. And also the silicone sealant cable tie, MC4. This is a cable 3, rubber tape, electrical tape, Also the PVC glands for the protection of the water or any kind of insects going inside the panel. The twin core 2x6 mm is a PV cable. You are going to connect the PV to the inverter. So when it comes to wiring, if the standards is going to follow, you have to connect from DC to DC device and the DC cable. If the AC device, it's going to be the AC cable. Emitter base, the TF wire or the auxiliary wire, this wire is good for FDAS, no? Fire protection and auxiliary services systems. If it is not going to net metering allowed in your country, you can use it the metal flexible, which is the liquid type 1, and HDPE UV rated flexible hose, flexible conduits, which is the weatherproof. Of course, you have your personal tools. Yes, the grinding machine, the drill machine, fish tape, the ladder, impact driver, and the MC4 crimper. These tools are all you need for the setup, the standard of the solar system, solar power system. If you are not going to use the standard, you maybe get a problem in the next a few days or a few months. So of course the installation of the panel is always facing south with a tilt of 15 centimeters. So if the installation is on the rooftop or the roof mounting, this kind of this image or picture you must do. But if the installation is on the ground, you can make like this. You have the foundation of the concrete foundation, but it depends on how you mount. The farm is not like that. It is all the ground mounting. It's only the pipe or whatever the metal mounting at the ground. So we are going to back to our layout. No? This is the two string of the panels. We're going to connect to the inverter, and this is the wiring diagram with the NPP deep cycle battery. Okay, we can now begin our wiring diagram. So first string, so you can do it series, going down to the DC isolator, going through the MCB DC, going to the first string. Our inverter demands it's a dual string, so you can separate the panel into two groups. So the voltage is the wattage is the 2750. The total wattage is 5500 for the 10 pieces of 550 watts. So you can do it like that, and you need to compute the voltage and the wattage for you to determine what is the demand factor power of the inverter. So the second string, it is also the same specifications. So goes to series and going to the DC isolator, going again to MCB and to the second string. That is all about for the panel, the connection, the wiring diagram. You can use it the PV cable, no? Do not use AC cable because this one is a DC, so the resistance is different. So we are going to the battery termination now. So from here, the connection of the inverter, positive negative, going to the MCB 125 amps. The positive cable will going to the positive terminal of the battery, and the negative is going to the negative terminal. So how to do the 48 volts. The inverter demands is 48 volts DC. So you can series, make it series, no? This battery. This battery is 12 volts by 200 Ah. So you can do it in series like that. So again, this one group also how to connect to the other batteries. It's also like that. You can do it, connect it to positive to positive. That is a parallel connection. Series again, and also you can attach it to parallel system connection. So like that, you can determine slowly by slowly, so you can you understand what is the proper. This is not a power wall which have the communications to the inverter. So the other technicians use the BMS, the battery monitoring system, to identify the voltage of the battery. But if you are going to monitor, so just make a test or use the multi-tester to determine the voltage. So okay, we finish this one, this diagram. So we are going to do the on-grid or the grid tie system of this solar setup, no? So from the grid port, going to MCB, okay, going to AC isolator, going to meter base, and going to NEMA 3R. So this meter base is the grid tie system. If your country have, or your electric cooperative have the net metering system, which you can sell your excess harvest or power supply from your solar system. So you can buy, you can sell it by counting it this meter. So this is the grid tie system of that system of this solar system. Now this is a grid tie. Okay, so go back to again to the load. In case of power outage or because of blackout and no power at DO, you can use the load, the critical load, which called the critical load. So going to ATS reserve. So your system can synchronize, can attach to the normal power system of your home. So the normal connection of the DO is like this: DO to meter, meter to NEMA 3R, and you can rectify. This will rectify this connection will going from NEMA 3R will going to tagging N, which is normal, and the other side is reverse R. So you can terminate that like this series at the output and going to your panel inside into your home. So maybe it's not easy to understand because it's very fast, or it is not a one time you can get the whole system, but you can replay my video step by step, slowly by slowly, then you can get what is the exact installation of the system. So again, I'm sorry for my pronunciation, and my English is not too good. I'm not good enough in grammar. So maybe you can ask sometime to explain. I'm going to explain for you. So until my next video, at your service, Elber and El Solar. Bye bye for now.